Hello, my dear students. Welcome to Business Studies classes. This is 12th standard, chapter number 7, Directing, and this is lecture number 3, under which we are going to learn about leadership and its styles by your Jerry sir. So let's start the video.
It is a well acknowledged fact that good leadership is required in every field, either it's a field of politics, either it's a field of cricket, or management of an organization. So, today we are going to learn about leadership. So, first, what is leadership meaning? Leadership is a process of influencing the behavior of people at work towards the achievement of a specified goal. Now the word is coming here influencing. So what is the meaning of influence here? Actually the meaning of influence is what? The power to change or affect someone or something without directly forcing them to do it. Okay, so without forcing you are influencing them, affecting them to do that some particular work. That is called what? Leadership. Okay, you are not forcing someone, but without forcing you are affecting them, you are motivating them to do the particular work for the achievements of specified goal of the organization. That is called only leadership. Now we will talk about styles of leadership. This is very important. This is a very important topic. Okay, even that case study questions also coming out of this. So styles of leadership, there are mainly three types are there, three styles of leadership are there: autocratic leadership, democratic, or we can say participative leadership, and then comes free rein leadership, or we can say laissez-faire. Okay, so first we will talk about autocratic leadership. In an autocratic or authoritative leadership, a leader gives order and expect strict obedience from his subordinates. As you can see here, it is boss A giving order to his subordinates, that is B, C and D. Okay, so he expect what? Strict obedience. Whatever he has said, they have to follow it. They have to follow it without asking any question. That is called what? Autocratic leadership. Okay, that's why it is also known as boss centered leadership. Okay, and as we told you, the leader does not take any advice from his subordinates. Okay, and it is a one way flow of communication, because only the boss is giving order and that B, C, D, these are the subordinates. They can't give some suggestion or any idea. Just they have to work as a receiver. That's why it is a one way flow of communication. It is also known as dogmatic, because leader does not change. Because here leader does not change means leader does not change his attitude. Okay, he does not want to change his attitude, and or you can say or wish to be contradicted in any way. That's why it is called what? Dogmatic. Okay, he will remain in that attitude only, that whatever orders I will give, they have to follow. Okay, without asking any question and without giving any suggestion. Okay, so we can say that even in this type of leadership, the leader use both reward and punishment as motivation depending upon the performance of the subordinates. He giving reward also and giving punishment or penalty also as a motivation, so that the people can work towards the achieving of organization's goal depending on the performance. If the employee is working perfectly, so he will give reward in order to motivate him, so that he will work more accurately. Okay, and if he is doing any mistake or doing anything the wrong way, so he will give punishment. So again, in order to motivate only, so that he should you can say that rectify his mistake and don't repeat that mistake in future. So these are what the features of autocratic, or you can say authoritative leadership. I hope it is clear to you. Now let's talk about the merits and demerits of autocratic leadership. As we know, under autocratic leadership, the leader take all the decisions by himself or herself and does not require any suggestion from his subordinates. So we can say that it is what? Quick decision making process. Why? Because in this leadership we can say that leader does not require any suggestion of from any other. He think that he is the supreme, and whatever decision he has taken, it is the final. That's why what happened, due to this, the decisions making process become quick. Okay, second is coming what? Strong motivation and satisfaction to the leader who dictates terms. Now see here, all decisions are taken by the leader only. Okay, and whatever he was saying or she is saying, the subordinate has to follow without asking any question. So he's working as a king only. So it's it apply a strong motivation for the leader only, but not for the subordinates. Okay, then comes what? Less competent subordinates are needed at lower level. As we know that some at lower level we need what? Less competent subordinates. It means those who are less skilled, unskilled, okay, having less knowledge. So at that time we can say that it is applicable. What is applicable? Autocratic. Because that time we can't that consult, or we can't take idea from them, because they are unskilled persons. Okay, they are already inexperienced. So in order that time the leader has to take all the decisions. So that in that cases it is suitable. Then comes what? May bring positive result when great speed is required. Of course, when we have to complete the work or complete a project in a very fast speed, in a very less time of duration, so that time autocratic leadership is best, because it does not waste its time in consulting and any other things, because decision making quick here, decision making process is quick here, and the leader who's a leader is already what? Strong motivated leader, so he's having a strong confidence level. So we can say that that time it's bring what? Positive result when speed is required. Now if we talk about its demerits, or you can say disadvantages, so first one is coming what? It leads to frustration and low morale among subordinates. Of course, because that those who are subordinates, they are not giving that power to give suggestion, to give ideas. Just they have to work as a robot. Whatever the work assigned by the leader, they have to do as it is. If they are not doing that, they will be liable for the punishment. So it leads what? Frustration, and what they become frustrated, and their morale become low. So it comes under subordinates. It is a big disadvantage of this autocratic leadership. Then second is coming what? Initiative level, level. Initiative level of subordinates goes down. Definitely initiative, that if leader is taking the helping subordinates and motivating them to give their suggestions, so they initiates to give suggestions, to give ideas, and to work more enthusiastically. But when the leader is saying that whatever I said you have to follow, so in that time the initiative level of subordinates will be going down only. Then comes what? Potential and creativity of subordinates. Potential and creativity subordinates are not utilized. Definitely, you are not giving chance to use their mind. Just you are using your mind, or the policies, all decisions are taken by you only without consulting anyone. So in that time the creativity of subordinates are not checked at all. No development of subordinates take place if you are not taking any idea, or you're not using the mind of subordinates. So definitely there will be no development of subordinates in that place. Okay, just they are working as a robot only. Okay, then comes what? Suitability, that where it is suitable, this autocratic leadership suitable for which position or which situation. So we can say autocratic style of leadership is considered to be suitable in the situations where the targets have to be met at short notice. As I told you, in this type of you can say leadership, we have learned advantages that decision making process become very fast. So in that kind situation where we need to complete the work in a very short duration, that time it is most suitable. Okay, and the subordinates are, it is also suitable in that condition when the subordinates are new and uneducated, unskilled, or having lack of knowledge and lack of experience. So in that case we can't rely on the subordinates. So that time the all decisions making process have to be handled by the leadership only, by the leader only. So in that case also it is very suitable. Okay, so these are the advantages, or you can say merits and disadvantages and suitability of autocratic leadership. Now next move to democratic leadership. So second style of leadership is known as what? Democratic, or we can say participative leadership also. As the word is there, participative. So in this type of you can say that leadership, a democratic leader, you can say, encourages active participation of his subordinates in the process of decision making and action. Like you can see in this figure, this is the leader A. So and B, C, D, E are their subordinates. Okay, so what he's doing, as you can see these arrows are showing, he is taking what? Suggestion. Okay, or you can say that they all are participating, doing active participation. B, C, D, E, all these subordinates doing what? Active participation in the decision making process. So whatever the decision, if A has to take any decision, this is the leader. If he has to take any decision, so he's taking what? Suggestion of B also, C also, D also, E also. They all are discussing okay, and then they are giving this decision to A. But remember that the final authority rests with A only. Okay, so this type of, you can say that leadership is called what? Participative, because all are participating here, doing active participation. Okay, that's why it is called group centered also. Okay, so here leader takes decision in consultation and participation with employees, and leaders delegates and decentralize the authority. It means here the leader, the one who is the leader, he delegates, he transfer his powers, or you can say that you can responsibility to others also, B also, C also, D also, E also. That is why it is written there, it delegates and decentralize the authorities. Okay, powers, he giving some power to B also, some power to C also, some power to D also, and some powers to E also. Okay, so that all can work with full enthusiasm and in a full proper way. Okay, then comes what? It provides freedom of thinking and expression. It provides full freedom of thinking to B, C, D, so that they can provide, you know, that free ideas, and that, you know, that good creativity they can show, they can take initiatives. So these are thinkings, or you can, these are the things which comes under the democratic or you can say participative leadership. Now we'll talk about advantages, or you can say merits of democratic leadership. So first one is coming what? Create a healthy work environment. Definitely it will create a healthy work environment if the leader, if your boss is giving you full freedom of expression. So definitely it will create a what? Healthy work environment, and healthy work environment leads to improve in the job satisfaction and morale of the employees. And if the morale of the employees will be high, so it will promotes a sense of belongingness and responsibility among the subordinates, which develops positive attitude and reduces labor turnover. Turnover means that, it means that sometimes that when people are not getting their satisfaction in the particular job, so they leave the job, quit the job. That is called turnover. But when you are getting a good healthy environment, so it reduces the labor turnover and labor absenteeism also. Absenteeism means labor gets absenteeism started process. It means laborers are not coming to the work. So it is also reduces when you are providing them healthy work environment, and this healthy work environment is coming under democratic or participative leadership. Then improves decision making ability of subordinates, because you are giving powers, or you can say that authorities to your subordinates, so you are giving chance to take some decisions on their own, so it will definitely improve their decision making ability. Now talk about some disadvantages also, because everything have some positive and some negative things. So talk about some negatives, that is disadvantages, or you can say demerits. It is time consuming and may result in delay in decision making process. So we have learned that in first one, that is autocratic, where the boss is not taking any decision from any subordinate. So due to that, what happened? The decisions process become fast. But as here you can see here, the boss is discussing every matter from his subordinates, and then he is taking his decision. So it takes some time. So that's why it is time consuming and results in delay in the decision. Then leader may pass all the work to subordinates and abdicate responsibility. So it can be a, you can say that a possibility that sometimes you get a what? Lazy leader who pass all the work to subordinates only. He said, you do all the work, I will not do anything. It means he's abdicating his responsibility. He's leaving his responsibility. He's leaving his responsibility on others. Okay, totally. Okay, a leader is a good leader is a one who don't pass all the responsibility but few. Okay, that is a good leader. Then comes what? The subordinate may become egoistic. Now as the subordinates are getting all the work, all the powers, all the authorities to take decisions and other things, so sometimes it can be a chance that the subordinates can become egoistic. Then they will think that we are the one who are taking all the decisions, we are the one who is doing the all work, all policy making, so we are the boss. So it can make them what? Egoistic. Okay, so these are the disadvantages of whom? Participative, or you can say democratic party leadership. Okay, then comes where it is suitable, where the democratic or participative leadership is suitable. So it is considered to be suitable when subordinates are well versed. See, you can't rely on those subordinates or those employees who are unskilled. You can rely, or you can pass the authorities, give powers to take decisions to only those employees who are what? Skilled. Okay, who are well informed with their work. So it is suitable only in that place where the employees or the subordinates are well versed with the various aspect of their job. It means whatever the job is there, they should know what are the aspects of their job. They should be well skilled, or you can say well prepared, okay, well aware also. So and can add value to the organizations through their creativity and competence. There only is democratic or participative leadership will work. So the third style of leadership is what? Free rein or laissez-faire leadership. So in this type of leadership, a leader believes in giving complete freedom to their subordinates so as to enable them their own targets and also determine the ways of achieving them. Okay, so as it is written there, it gives complete delegation of authority to subordinates. It means here the leader is giving complete delegation. As you have seen in democratic leadership, they are giving some or few authorities to the subordinates, but here the complete delegation, not only delegation but complete delegation of authority to subordinates. As you can see the figure, B, C, D, E, okay, they are discussing and they are making decisions and they are making the policies, and A is C, no connection is there. Okay, so what is the work of leader here? The question arises, sir, if he is avoiding his powers, that person, the leader, the boss is avoiding his or her power and giving complete delegation of authority to the subordinates, so what is his or her work? So its work only to provide what? Information and resources which are needed by the subordinates to take the decisions or to make the decisions and to make the policies. Just only as a provider of resources he or she is working. Okay, that is called what? Free rein, or you can say laissez-faire leadership. Okay, so now what are the advantages, or we can say merits of free rein leadership? So first thing, as you have seen there earlier in the figure, that the leader is giving full complete delegation of authority to subordinates. So it will put positive effect on the job satisfaction. It means they will get full job satisfaction because they are taking the decision. They are the boss on their own. Okay, so it will increase their morale. Okay, whose? Subordinates' morale, and it will provide them a maximum scope for development. Okay, then full utilization of potential and capacity of employees. When the all decisions are you can say making powers are given to employees, so they are taking the all decisions, they are making the all policies. So in this way they are using their what? Talent. So it is what? A condition of full utilization of potentials of the employees or the subordinates and the capacity of employees. Then comes what? Disadvantages or demerits. So first demerit is what? Subordinates do not get the guidance and support of leader. You know that. You know first thing that you can't expect a team to win the match without a leader. Okay. Yes, in some cases they can win, but in all cases they can't win. A leader is required. It is very essential. So the subordinates do not get the proper guidance. If the subordinates are not well equipped with the knowledge of the some particular machine, or you can say particular project, so they need the guidance of what? Their leader. So if leader will be not there, so they will not get the proper support or guidance which is required at that level. Then it ignores the contribution of leaders. Definitely, if all work is done by subordinates only, so what will happen? They will start what? Disrespecting the leader, because they will think that we are the one who are working all doing the all work. So why we have to respect the leader? So it ignores the contribution of leader. Subordinates may work in different direction and result in chaos. It means when all the powers are given to subordinates, sometimes it can happen that one or two subordinates can do work with dishonesty. They will work for their own benefit, not for the benefit of the organizations, which will create problems in the organizations. So these are the disadvantages and advantages of whom? Free rein leadership. Now we'll talk about that where it is suitable. So it is suitable in the situation where subordinates are well trained and highly knowledgeable. See, you are giving the complete delegation of authority to the subordinates. So you need those employees, those subordinates who are well equipped with the knowledge, and those who are well trained, well skilled, okay, and highly knowledgeable. Then subordinates who are self-motivated. In order to take decisions, you need to have good confidence, to have high confidence, to have self-motivation. So We need to get the subordinates who are self motivated and ready to assume any responsibility. Then only we can delegate what? Complete delegation of authority to the subordinates. So these are what? Suitability, disadvantages, or you can demerits, advantages or merits, and you can say meaning of free rein laissez-faire leadership. I hope it is clear to you.
At last, I just want to say be safe and God bless you all.